Today I'm taking a look at the GameStop exclusive Death Watch Mandalorian from the very first Mando mystery box. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher and today I'm taking a look at the GameStop exclusive Death Watch Mandalorian from the first Mando mystery box. So I did get the other three Funko Pops that were possible pops to get in the mystery box. I bought those off of Marketplace a few months back, quite a few months ago, and this is the only one that I was missing. So I did a Funko Pop trade. I traded my B2EMO, I think it was a New York Comic Con exclusive, fall exclusive from last year, 2022. I traded that with my buddy Will from Padawan Pops, and he sent me this guy. And this guy, I've been waiting for him to arrive for over a month, and he finally arrived last month. So I'm really excited to have this one. I'm really happy he arrived safe and sound. I wasn't sure what the Canadian border was doing with this guy there, but who knows? But I'm really excited to have this guy in my collection and in my hands now. So let's take a look at the packaging and then we'll open him up. Alright, so packaging wise, the Death Watch Mandalorian, no stripes by the way, is in the same packaging as the rest of the Mandalorian wave of Funko Pops, with the gradient gray with the orange border all the way around. You got stuff like your Star Wars and Funko Pop logo all the way around the box. Series number, he is number 561 in the series. So a slightly older pop, like I said, from the first Mando mystery box, and this was the only one that I was missing. So it does have the GameStop exclusive sticker there, the red circle with the GameStop exclusive words in there. But there's the front of the box there. There's the side of the box. You see the full rendering of the Death Watch Mandalorian with the flames coming out of his jetpack. There's the back of the box, the side of the box there, and then the top of the box there. But let's get this guy out of the packaging and we'll take a closer look at him. Alright, so there is the Death Watch Mandalorian with the flame base, with his gun, his blaster a little bit bent, but that's not a huge deal breaker. I've had ones with bent lightsabers and stuff before, so seeing this doesn't surprise me, but it should gain its form back again. And I gotta say, I love the pose on this guy. I do like the coloring on the Death Watch Mandalorian, the different shades of blue, like the bright blue, the kind of sky blue, and then this kind of middle blue around the visor there, like a pastel blue almost. I do like the different shades of blue on him. I thought the box said no stripes, but he does have two stripes there, so maybe I read that wrong. But I do really like the color on this guy. Love the pose. Like I said, anything with the flame base coming out of the jetpack or whatever. Anytime they do something different other than the black base, I'm all for it. So any of these flying pops, they just look fantastic. I love the look of them, and there's quite a few now. Before it was just like the Boba Fett and the Jango Fett, but now there's quite a few different characters who are flying. A lot of Mandalorians, a lot of troopers who are flying, and I'll take them all. But this guy looks great. The pose is awesome. He's got the one hand down on the off to the one side. He's got his blaster in the other hand, just kind of flying there. One thing I do notice is there's a black peg coming out of his foot into the base. Didn't notice that before, like when it was in the box or even in some of the renderings I've seen. Let me know if that's what you guys have on your Death Watch Mandalorian Funko Pops. Not a big deal, I get it. They had to try and support him from somewhere, and it's just a little black piece going into the base. Like you won't notice it when it's on display, so I'm not too concerned with it, but just be aware if you are looking to buy this one, that is something that it has if you're not okay with that for some reason. But other than that, like, this thing just looks incredible. Like the pose, the paint application is really, really well done. I don't see any overpaint anywhere, and you do have some different colored grays and beiges around his jumpsuit and stuff that's under his armor. Like his vest is kind of like a beige color there. The rest of his jumpsuit is kind of like a gray color there, and I like the the mix of gloss and matte paint again. So like the visor's gloss. His helmet is kind of almost like a matte paint. It's not as glossy as like say the Stormtrooper whites. And then like his jumpsuit, his gray jumpsuit is gloss, but then the boots and stuff are matte. So I do like that Funko is kind of putting some thought into what kind of paint they're using on some of the parts on these Funko Pops. I do really appreciate that. And the fact that they do that, it just adds to the detail of these Funko Pops. So I am really excited to have this guy in hand finally, and finally add him to the shelf with the rest of my Mandalorian Funko Pops. But what do you think of the GameStop Death Watch Mandalorian Star Wars Funko Pop from the first Mando mystery box? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.